kind of tells you a little bit about how old I am. But back in the day, everybody wanted this toy, and it was basically a big muscle guy with stretchy arms. And what we did is, my cousins had them, and I played with theirs, and I thought it was so cool, so I asked for a Stretch Armstrong, and I was all excited because my dad had told me, oh, I think I found the gift you wanted. So I was really excited that Christmas, and I opened the box, and lo and behold, it's Godzilla. And he's about a 3-foot tall plastic Godzilla. So my 5, 6-year-old self was really confused about what I was supposed to do with this giant Godzilla. So being 5 or whatever, I ran around hitting people with Godzilla and roaring. So I did make some fun use out of this gift, but it was never really something I could stretch and play with like I wanted to, playing with my cousin's toys. So one of these days, if anyone's out there watching, I still want that Stretch Armstrong if you've got one.
So my toy that I didn't get for the holidays was in 1977 when Atari came out. It was the first system that came out, and I was kind of a tomboy and wanted to hang out with all of the boys, and everyone else was getting one, and I got a Barbie pool.
All right. When I was in middle school, my friend Michael McGinley had every single Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toy conceivable ever made, and I always wanted the pizza shooter toy. It was a truck that had these plastic discs that came flying out at an obnoxious speed. I'm sure a lot of kids lost their eyeballs, and I never got one. I was actually still pretty sad. What I did get that year was a Velcro wallet with purple and teal suede and a rechargeable flashlight, and an Atlanta Braves baseball cap that was made for a toddler. How was that?
So the gift I never got actually goes back to when I was in high school, and all through high school, you know, the Lord of the Rings movies were coming out, and for some reason I was a big nerd back then, so I was really into those movies, and I remember not having any good ideas for Christmas gifts, and so I got this catalog and, you know, had like scale prop replica swords in there, and I'm like, oh, I want one of those. So go up to my mom and circle it, and like, that's what I want, you know, it'd be a nice piece of wall art and has like home defense applications probably. And suffice to say, I did not get it. But it wasn't until I had my own income source and I came up with the concept of treat yourself. I got that myself, so.
I had a big wheel when I was a kid, and I really loved it. I mean, I had one of the original ones with the rubber tires. And then when the green machine came out, made by the Marx company, I definitely wanted that. I mean, they had the tires in the back that just went around. You could spin around, and it was just incredible. Well, needless to say, my parents thought the big wheel was good enough for me, and it did last me quite a while. And then eventually I got a bicycle, so didn't care. But yeah, that was some of the good memories of my parents.
Awesome.
We ended up getting video cassette, one of those tape cassette players, which was okay, but it wasn't what we really wanted. So all our friends, they all had video game systems, and they was talking about, oh, the Mario Brothers and the Duck Hunt and all of that, and here we are walking around with a tape deck cassette. But yeah, so because I finally did get my Nintendo system, and I will have to show you this. Ta-da! Nice. Yes.